welcome back to another vlog, you guys. I am looking really crazy with my busted lip and no lashes, no hair, no makeup, no nothing. But we are gonna get ready together and do a little chit chat girly time. I feel like I haven't sit down with you guys and talked in a while, so that's just what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes first. I kind of always just work around my makeup around my lashes. I feel like that just works a little bit easier for me, you guys. I feel like I haven't turned on my camera and like vlogged or even sat down on you one-on-one. Sat down on you. I haven't sat down with you guys one-on-one to like actually talk. I feel like I've been going live and I've been enjoying my lives. If you guys don't have your post notifications on for my channel, turn them on, girl. I go live every day now and I just feel like the girly talk and everything is so much fun. I feel like I've just been trying to connect with you guys on like a whole like different personable level, just because I don't think the YouTube videos are enough. The YouTube shorts aren't enough, so y'all are just gonna prepare to be sick of me. I am gonna go ahead and go in with the lashes. These are the AliExpress lashes in 1004. I'm gonna go ahead and link them in the description. If I forget, I'm so sorry, but I will try to remember to link them. Period, girl. These are how the lashes look. I do have them on now and they literally look so freaking cute. I am gonna do my little lash clusters in, I don't know if it's the next vlog or the next vlog after that because I'm getting them sent to me. But y'all already know for the summer, I like to put on lash clusters because I get to do them myself. They feel like lash extensions. They last as long as lash extensions. And they're like literally a third, like 0.1% of the price. I don't know if this camera washes me out. I feel like it's not giving me like color. Is that better? Oh my gosh, I think that's so much better. I was gonna say let me know down below, who is down below? Okay, you guys, I feel like that's so much better. I need to start putting more light with this camera because I feel like I love this camera. This camera's 10 out of 10, but I feel like it does give me like some like grayish tone to my face sometimes when I don't have actual light on it. So next up is going to be my hair. This is second day hair. I put dry shampoo in it before I even started the camera because girl, it was a little too greasy for my liking. But I'm just going to recurl it and then like straighten the top. Or maybe I'll like leave it like side part vibes. I don't have like a designated side part. I used to do side part a lot, but I don't know. And then I feel like my baby, not my baby hairs. Hello. I feel like my postpartum hair loss is just like not cute. So I like to hide it with the middle part. So we're going to go with the middle part. I don't really care. I'm not down. I don't know why I feel like it's been forever since I've literally picked up my camera and talked to you guys. After I got sick, I literally was just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to talk. I don't want to. I'm mute, literally. I felt like I lost myself. I was getting a little bit, not gonna lie, down in the dumps, if you know what I mean, because I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to talk. I wasn't able to like be myself or like even like be a mom. Before I went to the emergency room, I actually had like a full like breakdown with Ant, and I was telling him like, I can't do this. Like, I know there's something wrong with me and I'm not getting better. Like from May 10th up to the ER, which was literally already like almost 2 weeks, I just wasn't able to do anything and I was just getting so sad. And I was just telling him like, I need to either go to the ER right now or I'm literally gonna like scream, cry, and throw up. Like it was just so bad, you guys. I was so thinking in my head, like, does the baby even love me anymore? Like, he can't hear my voice. He's like looking at me like I'm crazy. He obviously knows how I look like, but how I'm coming out sounds like a whole man. And so I was just like not okay, like mentally throughout those 2 weeks. And then when I finally went to the doctor, she kind of proved my point that I wasn't going crazy and that something was actually wrong with me. So I did actually have strep throat and I got medications for it. She literally opened her mouth and was like, oh my gosh, you are so swollen back there, like can you even swallow? I was like, no girl, barely. Like I can barely breathe out here, like hello, please help me. And so after I got my medication and I started to take antibiotics, literally the first 2-3 days I was already feeling so much better. The swelling has gone completely down. I'm still taking the antibiotics still right now, and I guess me being sick plus the strep throat plus me taking antibiotics all messed up my breast milk. But that's another conversation for a different day because I'm not ready to talk about that yet. But yeah, you guys, I'm feeling so much better. I feel like alive again. I feel like I'm getting in the groove of like being me, and I have like a whole routine for myself going, and I'm just so happy to finally like feel like myself. One thing I do want to start doing One thing I still want to start doing is starting to do like my makeup and hair, even if it's like the lightest makeup, just for me to feel better throughout the day. I know when I first gave birth, I was like really putting time into myself, doing the things that made me happy, and I just feel like I got kind of lost in the sauce of just like pumping and breastfeeding and doing the mommy stuff, that I just want to slowly but surely do all of the things for myself again. Looking good makes me feel good, so I just feel like that's something that I want to incorporate in my everyday routine. I do want to get like some BB cream or something to where I'm not wearing like foundation every day. I just haven't found one that I like absolutely love. It's getting so freaking hot in Vegas now. I feel like the sun is starting to be more, and I honestly salute my fiance and all the men that work and women that work out in the sun. It's literally so blazing hot out there, and I literally am so hot and sweaty just from walking like from any facility to my freaking car. Like, it's just so freaking hot. But that calls for like summer activities, the pool, the lake, the freaking splash pads. We're thinking about getting a pool for my mom's backyard, that way we can do like little get-togethers and little pool days, but like have a over the ground pool. I'm just blessed that I'm feeling better and I'm starting to feel like myself again, and I'm not so down in the dumps and not sick as fuck. Mute. I wasn't able to talk. I was literally so annoyed with like trying to talk, trying to like eat anything. It was just nothing was working for me. Like my whole body, I just felt was like so bad, like shutting down. Me being dramatic, shutting down. This past weekend, my cousin actually invited us to her baby girl's birthday, and we ended up going pretty late, just because the guys get off literally so late. They still have to like wash their asses and stinky. Some weekends my mom is just like, please bring me the kids, and we're like, yes girl, you could have them, spend time with them, and it also gives us time to like work and get stuff done on our own. So this was one of the weekends that my mom wanted the babies. And you guys already know, but you guys don't kind of know, but my older sister actually was also invited to the party that we were going to, and this is like the first time that I have seen her since my gender reveal. I literally haven't seen her in like a whole year and like 3 freaking months. So I feel like that was just really crazy. It's so crazy how like things have really changed, and it just feels like a complete like stranger in a way. I don't really talk about her or the situation or anything, but I feel like I'm so past it and I just really don't give a shit. I grew up with like so much like drama and like, oh, you can't invite this person because this person will be there, and it was just too much like drama growing up, like unnecessary drama. It was just like so stupid. Every family party would be like drama. I'm not gonna not go and be there like for my cousin and her baby girl just because like someone is there. Seeing my niece after like so long, because God knows how much I've tried to see her and see the kids and always like try to be there and still be like that tia to them. It's as if we were basically like strangers that couldn't talk to her in a way. Like we would say something to her and it was like, oh, what did they tell you, or what did she tell you? Like I just feel like all that is so unnecessary, and I was talking to Aunt about it and it just makes me so sad. Okay guys, before I continue, I did use the NYX brow glue. You guys always ask what I use on my brows, and it's this NYX brow glue, and then I used the Frankie Rose foundation in the shade Olive. I feel like if I had clarity before about like my relationship and like my situation with that whole situation, I feel like if now like I have even more clarity, just the way that people move. And pause really quick, I used the Marilla Twins contour stick in It's Giving, and then the Makeup by Mitchell blush in A Shy Boy, and then I put on the Frankie Rose concealer in Chai. I'm gonna go in with the setting powder in Porcelain. I was gonna say Porcelain like a dummy, but it's Porcelain. This is the Tarte contour palette, but I feel like this is like so old that I don't even know if it's like a real thing anymore, but it's called Park Avenue Princess. This was the blush palette, Be Bella Cosmetics Blushing and Crushing Blush Palette. I don't know if it's still like on their website. A lot of my palettes are literally like so freaking old, so I don't know what the hell is in store or online. If this is like the first clips you guys are getting of me talking about this situation, it's because the whole time I was getting ready, I was trying to like speak about it, and I just felt like I was beating around the bush and not really opening my mouth because I'm still in the mindset of like trying to just not even keep the peace, but just not even say anything on the situation at all. But I feel like it's my real life, and this is like literal shit that's like happening to me. No, I'm not gonna come on here and ever bash anybody or like talk shit about anybody, but I'm just like so over it. Like, I'm so fucking over it, girl. To put a very long story short without getting into detail, because also like I feel like I don't even want to do that, bring all that back up again, and it'd just be like a whole freaking other thing while I was pregnant and postpartum. Like, let's just not fucking talk about that shit. But I feel like it was like literally just a whole complete stranger. I feel like it was really good seeing my niece, but also I feel like so much has changed, and I don't know what is going on obviously in their household or whatever, but it was just really sad because it felt like I wasn't even able to actually like sit down and talk to her without like being like watched like hawk, if that makes sense. Which is completely understandable, you know, that's her daughter, and I will always literally have love for her children. But also, I just feel like it gave me a lot of clarity with knowing that how things are just how the way that things are, if that makes sense. In the perfect way, I feel like the whole time, it was literally just like a complete stranger. Like, I don't know her, she doesn't know me. So much time has passed, so much growth on my end and like healing on my end and going through all of that stuff. Obviously, you guys know I was going through it while I was pregnant and while I was postpartum, so it hit me really freaking hard, like, to say the least, like super hard, to the point where like only a few people know how actually hard that situation hit me. So after I completely left it in God's hands and kind of like healed from it, seeing her was just like, okay, this is just how it is, you know, like this is just how the cookie crumbles. And I feel like I'm so happy that I seen her at this state, because I feel like if it was anything before then, while I was still like mixed in the mixed emotions and like not healed or anything, that I feel like it would have been a lot worse. As much as it hurt me to like see my niece and not it be able to like be the same, it still felt like really nice, you know, just to like see her growth and everything. And there's literally so much to the story, like so much to like our past and so much to like everything that went on. Obviously, like have so much receipts of everything and like how I felt and like just like so much stuff, you guys, to say the absolute least. We would literally be here for hours talking about it. But this is just like me coming on here and basically saying I have so much comfort and so much like clarity with the whole situation. Like, as much as you guys know, as much as people that she talks to or anybody, I just feel like the situation is what it is, and she has her truth to it and I have mine. As much as some things are really weird and like out of place for like things to happen there or like in general, I on my end am just like okay. I'm just so happy and grateful, like with the baby and like just my life, my fiance, me trying to call my husband what the fuck, if that makes sense, you know. And I want to make a quick little note, a little public service announcement. How do I say this without saying too much? I've gotten like a comment about her not being at the graduation, my brother's graduation, which that had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with anybody but my brother. My brother had full control over who he invited on his graduation. He even told us that he was going to invite her. Obviously, that's his sister, okay? Like, we don't have no control over anything anybody else does besides my life. And I want to put that out there because I know some things have been like said or whatever that are kind of implying that I had anything to do with it or Karina had anything to do with it. I don't really want to talk much about Karina because obviously this is my channel and my video, but we had no control over what my brother did or who he invited or anything. Like I said before, we grew up with so much family drama and I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for like the oh, don't invite her or don't invite, like, I'm not here for none of that. I'm just not here for the bullshit. Anything that makes me unhappy, I'm literally just not, I'm blocking it out of my life, and that's just the way that I'm living now. I don't care. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on my family, my baby, and everything that comes with being a good mom to him and a good fiance and a good happy household. And whoever wants to enjoy me and enjoy this ride is gonna be here, and whoever doesn't. And yeah, I'm also not putting my energy into anybody that's not putting their energy into me. And let's just call that a motherfucking day. You guys, it's the same day, but I am currently editing my video, and I don't want to just end it off that point. I did change, by the way. Okay, that's why I'm like in a different thing, because I went live and I was in my pajamas. Anyways, girl, you don't even need to know all that information. But I did want to come on here, and I did want to say that this is my channel. This is my life. This is my story and what happens. Yeah. Let's try this one. But I feel like this one's super light. Let's see. Oh, that whole dead too. Okay. We're going to roll without the light, apparently, because it wanted to turn off, and all of the other lights that I have are downstairs. Anyways, long story short, if you guys hear the baby, he's with Aunt. But I just want to come on here and basically say I quite frankly want to talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel, and that's not going to stop. People or whoever can post whatever they want on their social medias. I can do the damn motherfucking same. This is literally me giving you guys a life update, and y'all can take it how it is. I really am so done with not sharing things with you guys and telling you guys what goes on in my life and all of this stuff because of other people. Like, I'm just done. I'm never gonna stop sharing my stories and what happens to me. Obviously, this is my life. I'm a lifestyle content creator. I'm not someone who does pranks and challenges and all of that stuff. This is literally my real life, and I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about on my platform. And quite frankly, if you don't like it, which I know some people won't, and you know y'all like to tussle, just don't watch. Or you can watch and it'll be better for me. Matter of fact, y'all can leave your motherfucking comments, because I just really don't care. But I'm just coming on here to tell you guys that I will continue to be me, my authentic true self, and be my family. Just want to give you guys a little quick life update on what happened in my life. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching today's vloggy. I will see you guys who hop on my lives tomorrow, but I will catch the rest of you guys on the next vloggy. Bye.